Life is made up of all kinds of questions. And in light of Pope Francis's visit to the United States, many people are asking lots of questions. For example, Francis talks a great deal about mercy. So how is mercy part of the spirituality of Francis? And why has he touched the hearts of so many people, even people who do not agree with all of his views? Some who may not be Catholic or even Christian, and may belong to another faith tradition, yet are still drawn to Francis. And there are many who are of no religious tradition who still feel an attraction to some aspect of his message. Somehow he is stirring people's imaginations, hearts, and minds. What is it that drew so many people in the U.S., as we have seen in other places where Francis has been, to make a kind of pilgrimage to Washington, D.C., or New York, or Philadelphia? What was the attraction, the desire, the hunger, the hope? While all those attracted to him may not agree with all of his message, or all that he represents and stands for, Francis seems to have a quality of presence that engages and touches people at a very authentic and meaningful place. What is it about his own spiritual journey and practice that helped to shape that quality of grace inside himself? How, in fact, did he cooperate with God's gift of grace and mercy? And more so, why are so many attracted to the qualities of virtue that we recognize in him? And how can we nurture those qualities within ourselves and our communities? What is the nature and practice of my own deep journey? What are the contours of my own prayer journey? What are the excesses in my life? What are the distractions in my life that keep me from living the journey my heart so desires? Equally so, where and how am I or we searching for mercy, for God's compassion? And where am I being called to be the spirit of compassion and mercy? How am I being invited to live the journey of compassion and mercy, as well as a life that includes a fuller recognition of the dignity of my brothers and sisters, and a fuller recognition of the dignity and beauty of all of creation? Francis's daily practices of prayer, contemplation, and reflection upon the scriptures and their contemporary meaning in his life and the world around him helps to shape his mind and heart and vision. It has graced him with the desire and capacity to hear the winds of the Spirit in his own life and in the world, never perfectly, but always tenderly. It has, I believe, helped him to grow in terms of being able to be a merciful presence with those who suffer, and to invite, through his example, others to respond to those on the margins with their own gifts and graces.